Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we are talking about Hyliion, ticker symbol HYLN. Now Hyliion's share price has had an extremely rough ride over the past month. It has taken a hammering and it is down around about 60% from almost being at its all-time highs, and the sell-off continues. So what is Hyliion? Why has it sold off, and is it now a buying opportunity? Please remember that I am not a financial advisor, so if you are planning on investing into the stock market, you should always do your own research first. And as usual, if you find this video useful or interesting, or you just want to help me out, please hit the like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. It is really appreciated. So let's get into it. Now, I've spoken about Hyliion before on this channel. That was in my high risk portfolio video, 2 stocks added. Spoiler alert, Hyliion was one of those stocks, but that was back before it merged. So let's have a recap today and to talk about what is Hyliion. So Hyliion is a new EV company. It's in the electric vehicle sector, and more specifically, it specializes in creating energy efficient trucks. And its main focus is creating electric/hybrid powertrains which can go into trucks and help them become more energy efficient. Now, the great thing about Hyliion compared to some other EV companies out there is you don't need to buy a whole truck. You can put these Hyliion parts, these powertrains, into your existing Class 8 vehicle, and that will help it become more energy efficient, therefore saving you money because obviously you don't have to buy a whole new truck, and saving you a lot more money on energy as well. Hyliion already have a product. It is already out there. It's on the roads, being tested as we speak, collecting that data. So they're in a good position going forward. It's a very new company, so it's going to take some while to see profits coming onto their balance sheet. However, they're in a good position because the product is out there and it is collecting data right now. Saying this, they have a brand new truck coming out. It's predicted to be out in 2021. It's called the Hypertruck ERX. And at the moment, there is over 1,000 pre-orders for this truck confirmed, each one with a deposit of a minimum of $5,000. So they have money already on the balance sheet. They already have some orders going forward. The EV sector as a whole is a really exciting and growing sector. We've seen it take the stock market by storm this year, Hyliion being one of those companies. We all know that the world is moving in an energy efficient direction. So Hyliion are in a really good position with products out there at the moment. And of course, they can grow and develop these, hopefully to take the market by storm. So let's take a look at the share price and see why Hyliion has been sold off. If we take you back to about a month ago, there was a SPAC stock called Tortoise Acquisition, which was merging and becoming Hyllion, allowing Hyllion to therefore become public. That happened around about a month ago. Now, prior to that merger, Hyllion hit prices of around about $55 per share, which was its all-time high, and that was in anticipation of the merger. Once it gains momentum, it's quite hard to slow it down. So it was going up and up and up. It hit around about $55, $53, and then the merger happened and the sell-off started. People started taking their profits, and in hindsight, I should have done the same thing. I was up about 140% because I did manage to buy in quite early on, and this was the perfect stock for short sellers, because when a stock has been on such a bull run going into some big news like a merger or something like that, then you could expect a sell-off, and that is exactly what happened. Now, if you was holding shares in Hyliion prior to the merger, you'll probably be expecting a sell-off. I was as well, maybe a 5-10% sort of sell-off, nowhere near these levels of 60%. So there are a lot more short sellers, a lot more weak hands in this company right now. So to be honest, the weird thing about this is there was no news around Hyliion, which is a good thing. We'd rather there be no news about it and it just being short sellers taking their profits off the table than being some bad news come out. I'd rather there be no news and people just taking their profits. Because like I say, you know a merger is going to happen. Therefore, the chances of this one dropping was quite high because it was a huge bull run. However, this is the EV market. It is an extremely volatile space. Hyliion has obviously been extremely volatile at the moment. However, in general, EV stocks can go up 10% one day and down 10% the next. It is a perfect sector for any short sellers or day traders, etc. But it is also perfect for long-term investors, because as a long-term investor, you are investing into a sector, providing you're picking a company with good fundamentals and you've done your research. Okay, it's going to be volatile in the short run, but if you're a long-term investor, you know that this sector and this company you've chose is good going forward, then the short selling will not bother you. Not all of these EV stocks are going to make it. There are so many out there right now. More and more SPAC stocks coming out on a daily basis. More and more EV stocks coming out on a daily basis. So it's important you pick the right ones for you, the ones that you like, their fundamentals, etc. So just because it's selling at the moment or the last month, even the last few months, if you like the way it's going in the future, we're talking, 2, 5, 10 years time, the world is moving in an energy efficient direction, so there could be some huge gains on these stocks. So where do I stand on Hyllion? Well, I really do like this company. I feel like it is a really exciting position in my portfolio, and they are in a really good position going forward. They have products and they can keep building on this. They're testing them right now, and they also have orders confirmed. So we all know the EV market is volatile, but I am a long-term investor, so this doesn't bother me in the short term. I am looking to make some big gains on this stock going forward, and the only thing that would change my stance on this position is if the fundamentals within the company change, or some news comes out surrounding this company, more specifically bad news comes out surrounding this company. Then I would have to rethink my position and keep doing the research. You can't just invest once and then leave it at that. You have to keep monitoring these companies and checking that they're still doing what you want them to be doing. So I haven't been selling my position, but I also haven't been adding to it. I'm kind of waiting for it to find some sort of resistance. If it stays around the $20 mark, then I'll probably add to my position. Like I said a couple of times, the EV sector is so volatile. We're going to see red days and we're going to see green days. If you're the type of investor that has to check your stocks constantly and if sell-off panics you, then the EV sector probably isn't for you. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on Hyllion. Is this a company you hold? Maybe you're considering buying. Did you sell before the merger as well? Let me know down below. And as usual, guys, if you found this video interesting or useful, please hit the like and subscribe to my channel. It really is appreciated. Thanks for watching, and until next time.